Hello there, good night. Let me see if I get my screen right for others to come on in. Let me see one is in. Okay, welcome. If you're joining for the first time, I am Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. Uh, I see I have one person online. I know the other persons are on other lives. Okay. So I have Ben and VC. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. VC, I was sleeping when you give me that call, but I will definitely return it afterwards. I think I understand why you were calling me. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Good to see that you are, you know, here with me another night. And it's the first Saturday of the month, the new month of grace. We just shot through January. Hi, Lady J. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Welcome, my dear. So, is it that the usual for me, having my little tea time, you telling me how your week was, and I do the same. So, it's good to have you here with me another Saturday, the first Saturday of the month. God has been so good to us to take us through the entire January. January is one of the longest month of the year. But God has been so faithful in taking us through that period and for us to be here sitting and listening to each other in this new month. My day, I I have a good, so each time I'm looking at this, I'm just reading the chat. But I had a good day. I had a good day. I have to give God thanks for his blessings. I have to give God thanks for his grace and his mercy. I had a good week. I had a good week. For persons who are joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily. And I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost 32 pounds. And I am from Jamaica. So if you're streaming for if you're seeing me for the first time, what we do here is to connect with each other in the right way. We don't sub and unsub on each person's channel. We go to each person's channel, communicate with them by commenting to let them know that you're there. We like their videos. And if we're interested in the content, we sub. So, I would really appreciate, I'm seeing 14 persons here, for persons to double tap the screen, just like this, tap, to give me a little like. And please feel free to subscribe if you like as well. So yeah, it's very free. Double tapping the screen is very free, just like salvation. You don't have to do anything, just come so. Tap the screen twice and give me a like. Yeah? I appreciate that. But yes, thank you, Lady J, for that. Thank you. I know this thing with YouTube, when you start a live, you see a whole lot of persons come in. I think they just do that to boost you up or whatever. But then boots you up and then they just, go. But I do appreciate persons seeing me though, even if it's just for a little second. I appreciate that. Sorry, okay. Yeah, so it has been a good week, a blessed week. Though things are not perfect in my life, reading these lessons would have inspired me to go on. I say this to say that talking about inspirational lessons daily, I am only human and I would have experienced things too that you're not happy. I was speaking to someone earlier and I was sharing the same thing that, yeah, I'm okay, I'm content, and that's a beautiful thing too in being of a particular mindset. Welcome, Tony. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live, please. Thank you. Thank you so much, other side of 50. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate all of you stopping by. And we're having our little tea time. You know, they're having a little, I don't have no cup or anything to drink any tea, but you know, just exchanging our testimonies here. Right. So going through life, you would have seen that, you know, a lot of challenges would have surfaced, and you are going through it with a positive mindset. So not because I do like inspirational lessons, those inspirational lessons really encourages me as well. Because uh some things that we would have in our life, I was sharing, like for example, we are so accustomed to things that we have. That's a part of our life, the norm. So you getting up and using the washing machine is a part of the norm for you. And in some countries you have the dryer as well. So it is your norm to get up and use the washing machine. So if the washing machine should break down, then it's going to cause a little bit of frustration there. You would have to, you know, think about other contingency and all of that. So it's not for us to get upset. And other things in our life, if you have to use the stove in Jamaica, if your gas finish and you don't have any gas, you then have to go to the outside cooking and all of that. So things like those, when things happen in your life that you're not so accustomed to, then you tend to get frustrated, or you tend to, you know, do things of the opposite, or the things that are negative. But I'm just saying this to say that it's not that my life is perfect. I go through those challenges as well. But hearing these inspiring or reading these inspiring lessons would have assist me in taking the or putting the best foot forth. Yes? So I Taylor vibes with Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, my dear. We're just having our little tea time. Uh, right. So we all go through it. So I'm just sharing that. Yeah, I had a good week despite the challenges and all. I tend to look on the positive in each challenge or of each situation. So it's not that I'm complaining or murmuring or all of that, but we all use these things to strengthen each other, right? So I want to hear about your week as well. So now what is happening now? I am out of a vehicle. So I have to go back into the taxi routine and all of that. But then I look at it to say that, you know, though I am not with my vehicle now, I still appreciate the fact that I get up in the morning to walk, to get extra walk, because now that I'm out of it, I am not able to walk after work. Yeah? So I get up and I walk in the mornings, I walk sometimes in the evening. I get to associate myself with what is on the outside, because me normally driving, I don't know what's happening in the streets. Now I'm well alert. I know what is happening in the streets. Good night, Nemo. Good night, Licia. Algira Powell, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Inique, thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you guys for stopping by. And please remember to tap the screen twice to like the live. Yes, I'm saying that though that is done and all of that, I still look at it. I still get the positive from it. To get up and to do my walk, and I can meditate and all of that. And you know the good thing about it too, when I take the taxi, I realize that I get to work earlier. So those things. Oh yes, Barry. Barry is like our grandfather. I normally listen to Barry in the morning. And thank you so much for stopping by. Perhaps you will stop by too to support me. Thank you so much. And you have, I don't remember if I had um connected with you. If not, Algira, what you can do is just to comment on one of my video, and afterwards I will, it will be easier for me to connect with you, right? Yes, so each person you guys are. Well, I am from Montego Bay. Barry's from Mandeville. I didn't know that part. But I am from Montego Bay, and my sister is vibing with VC. So, and we both are from Montego Bay, but what VC does is, um, what do you call that now? She does travel videos around Jamaica. So she showcased Jamaica um, at its glory. So that is something that if you want, and she does videos of Mandeville as well. So her content is more of, what's the travel content, what's in Jamaica, places to go, like hotels, food to eat, and those kind of stuff. Um, Oh, so she telling you I show people how beautiful. Yes, yes. So it's very beautiful. So if you are there missing Jamaica, you can really get the vibes of what Jamaica is by vibing with BC. Yeah. So Kemisia, well, Casey Inspirational Tales. I do more of the spiritual aspect in my content, motivational, inspiring, and those stuff. So it's good to have you here, though. Mandeville, cool Mandeville. Sometimes they don't think a cool Mandeville, cool in Algeria. Mandeville is cold. When you're there in, like some time ago, I was hi Boogie Time. Thank you so much for stopping by and see the screen going up. Thank you so much. Yes, Mandeville is so cold. I remember I was going to an event some time ago. I think it was, yes, some time ago. And I was wearing like a dress, with a little strap. And the person was like, why don't you take a jacket? I said, well, may I take a jacket for the person? I said, Mandeville weather, it change up. So when you go up there, it is not like what you experience in Kingston. And indeed, when we go up there, it's cold. So it was something. But I know that Mandeville is cold and they have a lot of rain up there. It's a beautiful place though. I would love to reside. Like if I'm supposed to reside in anywhere in Jamaica, Mandeville would be a pick for me. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So where are you living now, Algira? I mean, so we're having our tea time. We're having our tea time. But I was okay. I remember last week I was on Jamal's live and I connected with a young lady there, and when she checked out my channel, she was like, it's so beautiful to see somebody from the Caribbean, and she get all excited. And I know the feeling when we Caribbean people link up. And she was like, where are you from and all, because she would have heard the accent when she came to my channel. And I said, wow. It's a good thing when Caribbean people link up. So I understand. I hope, we understand the vibes here. Linking up, yeah. Hi, Stephen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining Mama Bone and Stephen. Thank you. We're just having our little tea time, chit-chatting. Okay, yeah, so persons from the Caribbean can relate. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live when you get on in. Yeah, so persons from the Caribbean, and I believe it's everywhere. Like once you see your tribe, if you're from the States and you're from the same state and you can relate to some stuff, then when you see each other, it's like, whoa, it's a big deal. In Jamaica, we say that it's a big deal. We just can relate to each other on different levels. Okay, so you guys have it. Yeah, so that's kind of what's happening here, with A with Algeria. Yes, like having the same. Yes, that too, DVC. It's like that when you hear like, oh, the person born February, and you say, yeah, February. The next question is going to be when, which day, and worse if when you born the same day, then oh my goodness, then when you become best friends. Um, Yes. So you guys having a little chit chat there. So it's a beautiful thing to really have you here. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly too. Um, DBC, not DBC. Jamal, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys just having a wonderful time over there. So I was asking you guys how was your week? How has it been? I share that mine, though I am experiencing. Okay, yeah. Algier. Yeah, I just say Powell. I usually call persons by their last name. But it's the same thing with me too. I can say Ali. Hmm. It's the same thing with me too. When persons can pronounce my first name well enough. So however they pronounce it, I just accept it. So you can just say Casey. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Casey got DVC on the Get out, David. Get out, Ben. Get out. Thank you, Boogie Time. I did it today. This is my little therapeutic thing to do my nails on the weekend. Yeah. Thank you. Paul is good. Yeah. DVC. You knew that was coming. Ben, get out. Did you guys? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying that thing, you know. You see what happened? I'm just one thing over another, like different things. But I have some press-on nails. You see, because I work, like to do the washing and washing plate and bathroom and all of those stuff. You see, when I press it on, it normally come off so fast. So every time I sometimes even when I'm pulling up my pants, we see it then just pop off. Me I said, sure, just throw it that why not use your regular, why not use your real nails? Just try to grow them and file them and make them and polish them. It lasts longer. For me, if I'm going to do press on, it must be press on like for a day or probably a couple of days and I'm out of it. But me can't bother it annoying me every time I put it on, it just keep on coming off. Hi, my sweet darling Ellen. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, it's not that Ellen is such a sweetheart. And whenever all of us, when we know of each other's situation, it's good to strengthen each other. And it's good that as I said earlier, that we all are going through something. Though I may be here, Casey, talking about inspirational lessons, I'm going through something. But I just pause to say that I really appreciate Ellen. I really appreciate her strength, her resilience, her persistence, her love. Like when she cries, it's like tears coming to my eyes. And when I'm talking, it's like I'm getting so emotional to see how she expressed love for her husband and how she do it so diligently. I know it is, sometimes, as you say, we go through the motion, but the fact that she has been doing it for so many years, I know, and we all know that God is not going to put us through things that we cannot bear. But to see that Ellen is doing it, it gives me that vigor to have inspiration to do what I'm doing. Or if I should be in that, I'm going to remember that, say, Ellen do this for Steve for over 10 years. Why not me can saddle up myself and do it too? You know what I'm way there? Stop the foolishness, man. Ellen did it. You can ask God for that strength and motivation to do it, because when somebody else do it, what is it that is stopping you from doing it? That's the mindset. So when we see Helen doing those stuff, oh, beautiful. See, 14 plus. 14 plus. Yeah, I trust me, I really, really, really appreciate what you're doing, Ellen. It shows that care goes a far way in people's life. So if you're sick, I know so much of you having the money, but it's the care that is expressed to you for your continuation of life. So I really, really, really appreciate what you're doing, Ellen. You're such a sweetheart. I saw Boogie write something and I didn't read it. So, let me see if I can find it. You see, we can't even find it, Boogie time. Oh, I had some pepper steak rice, peas, cabbage, ah, cabbage fried dumpling and plantain from Jamaica restaurants here. It was, yes, 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 yes. I can just imagine that. I can just imagine that. Boogie time, we have a feeling today. Yeah, that shut it up. The rice and peas and fried. Wow. And we Jamaicans, we love plantain with our meals as well. Pepper steak and rice and peas and big food. That's enough Boogie time. Big, big food. So that's nice. I'm happy to hear that you enjoy too. Happy, happy, happy to hear that. Thanks for always supporting me, Casey, even before. Yes, Limo. And it's my pleasure, my dear. We're having our little tea time. I'll soon go into my thing, but it's always like to be honest, guys. I mentioned to you that, though I'm going through my time, I have to just put my best foot forward. And it's not that I have everything in order, but the greatest thing is that I have the Lord and I'm content. Though it may not be what I want, but I'm not worse off. And the beautiful thing is that I have made this commitment because I don't know who I'm inspiring when I come here to talk. And I know that my voice make a difference. I'm learning to understand and to appreciate that. So despite everything that is happening in the atmosphere now, I know that sitting here, it gives me some joy to see that persons are here to support me and also, whatever I'm speaking of will support someone else too. So whenever I think about, okay, not coming on the live because of however you're feeling, and I'm saying this to others too, that don't live your life on emotions. Emotions come and go. Live your life on commitment. So you're committed to doing something, no matter what the situation is or what you're going through. Just just fulfill that commitment. Things are not going to be easy and dandy shandy all the time. But the most important thing is that you're staying true to your commitment. Yes? So it's the same. So tonight I said, I'm going to still come on. I don't know who is going to, benefit from what I'm saying. I just my presence and we having this conversation and see just by putting on the camera I am able to go. I'm almost at the 30 minutes mark and I have not yet started my lesson. So look at that. So just saying this to say, and also if you don't do the thing, this is my philosophy too. You'll not know the result if you don't do it. Just try to do it. If you say that, oh, you're not going to do the live, you're not, I would, how do I put it now? You're not going to know the outcome if you don't try. It's all in your head. So for it not to, and I don't like things being just in my head, I like to see results. So if it is that I don't do what I plan to do, how would I know what would have happened? I just have to do it. So feel good or not feel good, guys, you have your content them to make and to publish them. It may feel senseless to you or, it's very simple or, whatever undertone you want to put at it, but just do it. do it. You don't know who you will inspire. You don't know what will be the outcome of it. But the greatest thing of all is that you know that you have fulfilled your commitment. Yeah. You should. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, VC. Wiley, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Persons who have not, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. For persons who are not, if you have not yet connected with Wiley, you know, the next thing that I learned this week is that some persons here, some persons come on your life that are kids, and I heard Jamal talking about it, that are they can report your channel the negatives about them coming on your live. So I'm a little bit hesitant now to give persons jacket unless I know you. I will not give you any jacket. I witnessed that on somebody's live this week, that the person who was communicating in the chat was a child. When I went over there to check out the person, is that child, and the person was all up in the live, you know. I mean, I said, oh my goodness. But I've learned that. So now, going forward, the persons who I know are the persons that I'm going to extend that courtesy to give them the, what you call it, the moderator blue jacket thing. So I'm going to give it to Mama Bone. I don't know if Powell is still on here, and I know why they are. So I'll do that. If Powell is still on here, Powell, please comment in the chat so I can just do it for you as well. Yeah, but I'm very, very cautious about doing that now going forward. Wow, I did not know. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Miss Do It Yourself, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear. Yes, I see persons attesting to that they would have. Them too, no. Yes, I can. Yeah, and that's the thing to them not going to confess that they are, you know, is when you go to the channel, then you'll see. And what I understand is that if you give them that privilege to come on your live, they can do whatever they feel like. Them not really, you're right, them just know, and some of them very dishonest. Very dishonest. And speaking about that, this is something that I do on a weekly. I have to write down things. Just like when I talk, so I see something, me just get off. Like, me just start talk something else, and that's so we just a talk. But yes, I saw that too. The child was asking questions, and also, yes, yes, I saw it. I don't know if you're speaking about the same live, Lady J, but yeah. Be very cautious. Since we hear Jamal mention that, I'm very, very cautious about, you know, giving persons the opportunity, or them the blue jacket and stuff. But persons who I'm aware of that I would have subscribed to and connect to, then I feel better to give them the jacket for them to do that in the live. Right. So we talk about that. We talk about Thanksgiving. We talk about being content in our situation. And the beautiful thing about going through situations, it would have given you a level of appreciation to where you're going. So nothing is constant in this life. So you're here today, you're probably broke and not have no money, you're probably not have no food or whatever the case is. Just best believe that next year it's not going to be the same, or next month it's not going to be the same. So that those are the things that really comfort me, that the things that I'm going through now is nothing compared to where I am going. And the next thing is that be careful how you treat me, you know, because where I'm going is somewhere great. And when I reach there, I'm going to remember you. So be careful how you treat me. Those kind of stuff. But yeah, it's very important. Those are the things that I hold dear dear to me. And I remember talking to Nemo saying that, we have been together so consistent too, being together for that time. Some persons then get tired of you, then gone, or then find new persons to connect to and all of that, then gone. And even I was speaking to, I saw someone commented on my blog when I went to the person channel. It was yes, yes, Powell, those kind of stuff. You're most welcome, my dear, and I will definitely check out your channel. What I do as well, Powell, is to put the persons who are on the live in the comment section after the live, so that for persons who are rewatching the live, they can connect with the persons there. So if it is that you were not able to connect with somebody here, then no worries. I will put the live public and you can just click the link and connect to the persons that you have not yet connected to, right? I Homestead, thank you so much for joining, my dear. So I'm going to give Homestead his jacket as well, so that he can connect with persons here as well that you are not familiar with, right? So yes, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you. I might not be over there every day or miss lives, but so many people know. Yes, I do understand that, Nemo. I totally understand. If remember when you come in, guys, to double tap the screen to like the live, or you can, do the feature on the otherwise. But I do understand that your territory has expanded, and that is something that I am so happy to see. And I would have appreciated the connection. What happened is not so I appreciate the connection. When I have 1,000 or let's say 100 subscribers, but then you have them just subscribing and not really connecting to you. With us, we connect with each other. And you know that each person, I was looking at it the other day, that each person is building their own community now. How amazing is that? Remember that we all were underneath. How you really feel about that though, Nemo? To see that we have all spread our wings. Like back in the day, um, we would have all been in Nemo's platform. We still do. We're still there. But to see that we have grown to a level now where we can have our own community. I see this one having their community, that one, that one. I mean, I say, look at what Nemo had started. Like to just instill the confidence in us in doing it. Even with me, I can speak for myself, because I wasn't the type that go on the phone to do any video at all, and it was like, you need to do the video for persons to see your face, because what I do, Powell, is just to share my lessons and depict other pictures to share, but not me showing up and reading my lessons. And he was that can impact your viewership and all of that. Persons need to see who is behind the camera. And I started it one time, then we go again. And then look at me now, I'm doing live every Saturday. Look at that. So I'm so appreciative of you just believing in us, believing in me, in doing it. And I am super, super, it's me proud of myself. I'm just here thinking how you feel, knowing that you would have, and this is success to me. These kind of stuff are success to me, to instill these, to be so impactful in person's life. Like I can give you $1,000 and $1,000 done. Done. You don't know, you don't do nothing, or you buy things with it and it gone. But when you instill something in them, they keep it forever. You teach me. You teach me how to fish. And that is something that will always be with me. And as I said earlier, even when we don't want to come on for no life, it's a commitment. I have to. I have to. And I love it, but I want us to be one big family and still show each other love. Yes. yes, 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 yes. Yes, Paul, yeah, that makes me turn professional now. And yeah, that's the thing. We still have to be close knitted. And if you, well, Powell well, I'll share this with Powell. So Powell is new here. So Nemo 504 is a phenomenal individual. Words can't explain how I feel about him, and the fact that I have not seen him in person. And that's the beautiful thing about this space, that you can build relationship, like tangible relationships here, successful relationship. It's just a beautiful thing. And I would have met Nemo, similar to how you met me, Powell, on Barry's Live. That's how I would have met Nemo on another person's community, just chit chatting, saying hi. He's saying stay phenomenal, do your content and all of that. And from September till now, he has been with me, watching my videos all the way through, because when we here in this community come on your channel, we watch your video all the way through. We comment and we like. I know some persons, if your videos are long, like 30 minutes or so 20 minutes, I know that some persons may not have the time to watch all the way through, but I know most times when we come on your channel, and for Nima as well, when he comes on your thing, he watch your videos all the way through, and he has been consistent with that. He has a community now, the phenomenal community, where a lot of us are there connecting with each other. So from time to time, you will have shout out, subscriber shout out, where he shares persons channel, and we the same thing, you click and connect with each other, but it's so different. It's genuine connection. So we don't just sub for sub, and you go left a person. We tend to build that relationship with each other there. So I can say to you that most of the person, all the persons here, Powell, are persons that I'm familiar with. I can tell you them business, like read out them business, tell you. I can do that. And that's the beautiful thing. As he said, we're a family. So we show up for each other. It may be, though, as he said, because we are growing. Sometimes we are one person. We can't be in 10 different places at the same time. As much as all you want to support and all of that, it is not feasible for us to do that. So you do a 20 minutes here on KC Live, then you go over to perhaps Boogie Time having her life, Shauna having her life, whatever. So we spread the love. That's what we do. We watch the videos, and I can speak for myself. Know that I am back in the office. What I do is to watch the video. So I don't know if you guys would have seen watching all the way through. Anybody has to comment on your thing with any strange thing, watching all the way through, that's me. So I may not be able to sit down and because I'm there working. I just know that I have to do this for my family members. So I go on the video while I'm working, typing, whatever. Your videos are playing out. So I'm watching all the way through. And then I have no reason to stop a video because it's on the computer. So those are the things we do here to support each other. Powell, I want to go live. I want to grow like Jack. Ah, the visa. Yes, you can. You can, Nemo. You can, and in the name of Jesus Christ, you will. You are doing a great, great job. And I can speak for myself that you have contributed to my growth here. Because when I met Nemo, when I met you, I was probably at 100 subscribers. I was probably at 100. And now look at it, growing. Look at where I'm at now. Yes, I'm super, super grateful. And he would have contributed to a whole lot of that. So he put in our persons and we have kept the connection and that. And that is another thing that I want to do. I want to go back to my old videos and you guys can do the same too. Go back to your old videos and look at the persons who would have been there with you from those times and just catch up with them. I did that sometime last week and I realized that some persons who I would have subscribed to, I saw where they like it unsubscribed, so I had to go back and subscribe to them. You have to go back and subscribe to them. Okay, you are doing good. It's not bad, maybe. Hi, Auntie Trish. Thank you so much for joining. The screen is just going up, going up, going up like this. Going up like that. Pt.13, that's enough. She loves to put a beat to everything. Hi, Shamar. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. All right, so guys, when I look this way, I'm just catching up with what is mentioned in the chat. So Powell said that's always good for someone to watch to the end. Yeah, even if you can't sit and watch, just go and do whatever you have to do and let the video run. Yes, I have never. Lady J, yes. I was going to ask that because I know earlier this year, I know Alicia did not. And Alicia can tell you that she go once, then she'll go again and she'll go. So once you do it, just like me too, I never really feel confident in doing it. And I would have shared that my first live. Hi, Auntie Mickey. Thank you so much for joining. Auntie Mickey. She loved the Jamaican vibes too. Thank you so much, my dear. I am going to give Auntie Vicky. I don't know if Auntie Vicky, her connection with the persons here. So I am going to allow Auntie Mickey to connect with persons who she is not familiar with. And as I said, after the live, I'm going to put the persons here in the chat so you guys can communicate, can just come back and click and connect with the persons here. Yeah, right. So Trish, Snapback, Trishana, everybody, as we tell you guys, as I said for Powell, we are a big family here, a big family. So everybody is familiar with each other, and we tend to show each other love. We don't have no animosity over here. Nothing like that. We don't have no bad vibes and them thing there. Have like 200 people on this list, so hopefully I can run through. Yes, go back to the empower. Yes, woman empowerment. Okay, the thing is going up so fast. Enough love. Do you have a channel? I think I know this name, woman empowerment. I'm going to. If you have a channel, you just put it in the chat that you have a channel and I can do the same. Oh, Pat, this is that's VC's friend. Okay. Welcome, Pat. Welcome. Do you have a YouTube channel, Pat? You can let me know and I can just do the same thing and you connect with the persons here. It's a good way to connect with genuine people. I prefer have two people in my thing, than to have 200 and then fake. So, yeah, me work with that. Yeah, so many things. As me tell you, me just depend one thing to the other. But yes, I am saying exactly. I prefer that way. For me to have this thing just for me to have the two good ones than to have the fake persons around me. I know that when I put out my videos, persons are going to watch my videos. And if they say that, Casey, I subscribe, I know that they did subscribe for real. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody here, and I love it this way. Yes, and I'm so glad to see you here too. I'm so glad to see you here. So many things. Now is our tea time. Okay, so you guys going live at 9. Look here, my computer not opening my thing. So Auntie Trish going live at 9. You're going live at 9 with Nemo. I understand. Casey, when I go to your short, I cannot leave a comment, but I always see. I realize that too, that I am not able to do the connect to comment on someone else's short when I go to the house, the family, the outdoor family, I'm not able to comment on it. I don't know why. But I'm happy to hear that it's not something unique to me alone. So thank you so much for that, Lady J. Yes, Lady J, back to you. And good night, Basil. Good night. Good night. Welcome. You can have a seat, my dear. Have a seat. Have a sat. Yeah, we're having a little tea time now. Yes, Miss Lady J. When I went live, when I decided to go live, I was so nervous about it, to the point where I had to call my sister and tell her that, I want us to do it together. And the worst thing about it, when I went by her, um, it never worked out. So I had to. So she did it on her channel, and I wet my feet there. And then afterwards, we tried to do it like to connect with each other. We couldn't get that out. But you know what? I did it. And see me here today, I am doing it. This is like my 13 live or so by myself. And I'm telling you this, Lady J, if I can do it, you can do it too. The only fear you have is what is in your head. And once you come out of that, you're good to go. And likewise, Licia went live. And she go live one time. And she's going live all the time. All the time. So you can do it too. It's all in your head, my dear. And 2,000 subscribers and 3 people watching your videos. The math not exactly. That math is not mathing at all. I want to build that connection with people. When them see me, they know say they not have to think say them not have to think twice to say, what she do again or whatever. Once it's the case, you're supposed to know off the bat that this is the girl that does this kind of stuff. As she do this and as she said this and as she, them way there, you know what Casey Inspirational is about. When you see my video, you know what I'm coming with. You understand? But not to see my video, I have one heap of subscriber and then now I don't have the support. That not really. I don't like it that way either, Powell. Yes, we guys need to tell Boots up, Lady J. Boots are up. Say, Lady J, you got this. Show her some love. Say, Lady J, I want you guys to say you got this. Got this, Lady J. You can do it. Everybody tell Lady J that she got this, man. And Lady J, not to worry about persons coming over. Just go on the live. Just open the phone and go and do it. Yeah, tell her, everybody just write up, say, you got this, Lady J. See, everybody rooting for you, Lady J. So you just need to come on, same as how they come over here and they sit down and they listen to Casey. They're going to sit down and listen to you too. I remember Mary Jane having the same kind of stuff, like, not wanting to go live and all of that, was hesitant in going live. And she went live and she kept on going after the first time. But persons come on, once I do it one time, persons are going to be aware of you now, Lady J, and want to come and support you. And trust me, say we in this community, we got you. We're going to sit down and we're going to boost you on. If you don't have nothing to talk about, Lady J, we are going to ask you questions and you're going to answer we. Yeah? So we got you. I'm going to try. Thank you. Yes. I guess the thing to Lady J, you can do you see what I noticed with YouTube, sometimes they delay the notification. So persons who are going live is after the live where I see the notification. So what you can do is to announce it. like going live on a video or something and put the time, or you can schedule it on your on the you can schedule the live. Yeah, I think Big Jack did a video on how to do that. So if you don't know how to do it, you can check out Big Jack. Big Jack does that. And talking about Big Jack, you know that Big Jack has his iron sharpened iron, and tomorrow would be an episode. So he goes live with that show on a Wednesday and on a Sunday at 7 p.m. And Wednesday, my friend Ben was there. Like, I could not miss this for nothing. Like, when Mr. Ben attacked me, I said, what? Come show my friend Ben. Ben, I left the class again. No, Ben, there at the front of the class, I teach me. May I ask Ben, say, is it a special light? I know everything. He went right through and even he had a after show. Can you believe that? Only Ben alone time get after show. Ben, it was good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Lima said we are going at 9:30. Okay. Yeah. So I should be done within that time, and we go over and support Lima and Snapback. You know that Auntie Trish was having um her January celebration. The month of January she was on live, and boy, Auntie Trish yesterday me come home and me just, I don't know, a piece of tiredness just hit me. I just bathed and went to bed. I know yesterday would be the last day and you had a big party there, right? But I missed it. I'm going to watch it on the replay. I'm going to watch that. Yes. So many things. Too many things in a one pot, as we Jamaican would just say. So many things in a one pot. Me just step on one story to the next. But yes, Auntie Trish had her last, January celebration there. A big show off, a big showdown. As we said, that was a showdown. And then now, my friend Ben get here after party. Me and say, what? Ben, you just take over the show. But anyways, it was so good to see you, Ben. When the proper support you will be. Yes, with the proper. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yes. Yes. Ben is a part. That's the thing, isn't it? So when I see some persons and it is so beautiful, when you come on live, you get to understand the persons that you are connecting with. Like on my videos, you would not have experienced this type of personality. And I would not have experienced Ben's personality when I say Ben is one of them guys there, Ben know the thing. Ben is one little guy who know what's happening in the streets, so some can communicate on your level. And I would have seen that, like him being out there like talking. Me I say, I been this, I miss Ben in a cat, I been I don't know, little, you know. And likewise Nemo, you don't know say Nemo coming out and telling you to be phenomenal and all of that. But then you don't know say Nemo can dance and all of that something there. When I go for Auntie Trish, you think say Auntie Trish that's the thing, you know. I've learned so much about persons and I've connected with just seeing you guys on your live and say, oh wow, I really like her or I like him, you know. You get to appreciate persons now for who they really are, like getting to see them more and more. And even Mama Bone, I say Mama Bone, yes, Mama Bone is a hot girl, you know. Can just imagine when Mama Bone did young, nobody that hot like, or even when we young, so we can't step out with Mama Bone, you know. Mama Bone hot, 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 hot. And she well put together, all of that. And when she come out and you see her on her live, it's the same kind of, vibe you're getting. Yeah, so persons who are here, I would have watched Auntie Mickey as well. I remember one time I went on Auntie Anita, you know, yeah, Auntie Mickey, to go over to her channel. Like, that's what I'm going to do for you this week, Auntie Mickey, to just play out your video them. I'm going to do that. And the fact that I'm going to put it in there, I can easily click on them. So Auntie Vicky, I haven't been on her channel for a while, but I would have seen her. She says she's a hot girl in her hot hairstyle and put up herself and all of that. So those kind of stuff I really love. And who else is there? Lady J. Me want to see Lady J. Yes. Lady J, I would have seen Lisa, vibing with VC's her sister. So I see her every time. Yes, and I have not gone to Steven the Stallion live as yet. I would have seen the talk show with him and his wife. You know that him and his wife has a channel and all of that. Me see, Miss Do It Yourself. Everybody, basically everybody, I would have seen their character and all of that. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a difference when you go on, like when you come live for persons to relate to you. Yeah. Yes, yeah, hot girl around. You're not easy enough for her. She a real hot girl around. She probably gone off the life now, or perhaps, multitasking or at work. And she's a hard worker. You say she a real hot girl because she work hard. She not just hot, so she work hard for her things. Yes, so that come with hotness. Brains and beauty give you a real hot girl attitude. She not just, you know. Sherry, and likewise Auntie Trish. Auntie Trish, I really want to see her when she ready. When you go on her live, Powell, she's going to go live at 9:30 with Nemo. When you go over there, you get a big welcome. Actually, some persons, everybody are different. Me not much like bash nobody personality, but everybody has this different energy. Believe it or not, we all have different energy and we can resonate with each other. So when I go over Auntie Trish, I really feel welcome because she's there and she's doing her blowing and all of that. She just give you a good vibe. Blessings, Barry. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Barry. Thank you. I know that you do the thumbs up already. I know that. Thank you so much for joining. So is Auntie Trish, Snapback Trishana, and Nemo, the gentleman that I told you that formed the community, is going live. And also what we do too is to go live with each other. So if it's the case that you're a little hesitant in going live by yourself, then you can communicate with someone who you're comfortable with in the community and go live with them. So from everybody, well, a lot of us have different platforms. Like for Big Jack, Big Jack has the Iron Sharpen Iron talk show that he goes live with persons. And I know that the Source has his as well. I know Kiss by Jay has hers. And I know that Nemo does that with us as well. I've not gone on it with Nemo yet. But when Nemo can do something. Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone else that does that. I know Lashana does her live like from Monday to Thursday. Yeah, and she would have gone with persons too. I don't know if it is something that, is that's what she does, but I have seen her went live with someone before. I am yes, woman empowerment. Yes, so the question is, do you have a YouTube channel? You can let us know here, and if so, we just, it's very easy. Oh, you do? Okay, great. So guys, support woman empowerment. Miss Pat is somebody that, watch here, this thing, the computer is not working now. Alright, so I'm going to put Miss Pat on the screen with the jacket as soon as this thing comes back up. Okay, Miss Pat? And guys, you can just, that's the name of your channel, Woman Empowerment. If we go to YouTube and type in Woman Empowerment, alright, that's all we need to type in to get to you, Pat. let us know. The computer went down. So let us know. I know that sometimes when we go on, well, I would have experienced that when I go on the channel with the name that I would have seen, it's different. So I just want to know if when I go, okay, so that is the name. So once you type in woman empowerment, there is no numbers at the end or anything. It's just woman empowerment and then we'll get to the channel, right? So good. So after the live, I'll do that and also to put you in the comment section. My computer just went down, so I'm waiting for it to boost up. If it boosts up, I'll just give you your jacket, right? Would you like to? Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Auntie. Yes, you can do that for me. I really appreciate that. Um, right here. Yes, here in the chat. Yes, yes. Thank you. So there you go. So persons can connect with woman empowerment. It's 17 of us. I'm still here, and I will also do it when I'm doing my after the live to put it in the comment section, so persons can do that. So thank you so much, Mama Bone. Thank you for stopping by. And one last thing I need to talk about before I go into my lesson. I don't know if any of you guys would have experienced this, but I saw Alicia speaking about it on one of her videos to say that um she has been losing watch hours. So I don't know what would have caused her to lose watch hours. I understand how you how you can lose the subscribers, but how would one lose the watch hours? Like how does that work? You have you have your watch time and all of that, and then you just losing it like that. Is it a specific time you have to be here to um to reach the 4,000 watch hour, the anniversary date? So what is it, Auntie Mickey? If it is that it passed your anniversary date and you're not at the specific time, then you lose it. That's how it goes. Because I was looking at it and I said this is so disheartening to know that your watch hours rest on anniversary. Okay, see? Oh yes, I heard that. Okay, right. Because I saw it, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" So that means that we really have to put in the work. That means in 1 year you have to reach the 3,000 watch hours. That's what it is. Our 4,000 watch hours. If not, then you. Oh my gosh! So you see why support is good. Yeah, she was there saying that she losing a whole lot of watch hours. Yes, when you reach anniversary day, the oldest video hours drop off. Wow, I hope Licia is here to see this. Wow, I never know that. So my oldest video, to God, well, I am praying that I will reach that time. But it's hard work, you know. I know of this girl, she have 1,500 subscribers and her watch hour keeps on. Wow, look at that. Wow. You see why we have to keep on supporting each other, because this is so disheartening to know that you would have gone that far. It's so hard to get subscribers, much less to get watch hours, and then it just go away like that. Yeah, you have to. That's what I'm saying. You just have to. That's what I was saying before, Barry, that this should not be no feelings thing. You just have to be committed to what you're doing. And in everything in life, you just have to be committed, because feelings are going to come. Emotions are going to come. What are you going to do? Let your emotions get over or get the best of you in certain situations. You don't have time to sit down and feel too bad about what's happening. What's happening already happened. Look at what is to happen. Yeah, and you are in control of all of that. So I would not want to see this. Once you reach 4,000, you still have to be consistent and keep putting up content to keep your hours over 4,000. See? Wow. So that's why, and that's the next thing, when you see persons coming over your channel to say whatever, here to support or to subscribe to your channel, and you see them with this big subscription number like over 1,000 or so, don't ignore that person to say, oh, the person gone over 1,000, she don't need my help, or if not, they still need it. So in whatever way you can support, still support them. Don't watch the numbers, watch the views. Thank you so much for stopping by, Elena. You have a wonderful night. Thank you. And God bless you and keep you, protect you, and lead your path throughout the rest of the week, my dear. Yeah? And just stay blessed and continue being positive. And as I said, you don't know who you're inspiring, so just continue doing what you're doing. Yeah, you just have to. But I will. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Powell, yeah. Thank you. The source. Hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Remember to hit the like. Double tap, double tap. Thank you. What time is it over there in your place? In Jamaica, it is, I don't know the time. I'm not sure the phone. In Jamaica, it is 9:06. 9:06 here. I'm waiting on this to boost up. Yes, so thank you guys for sharing that. I didn't know that. That says you really have to put in the work. And you see that it is important for us to support each other. And as I said, sometimes I don't really look on the subscription so much, I look on the views, which is very important. I think that is most important, because once you have the views, me will have the views, the subscription will come. Me need 1,000, 1,000 will come. But the viewership is so, so important. And if you can support somebody by just watching out their videos, like I said, it's on the computer. Me just turn on the computer and play out the videos. And you know, the next beautiful thing that I want persons to do as well, I find it helpful, is that you create a playlist. So if persons come to your channel, they can just click on the playlist and play out, you know, an entire list or two. Hi Casey, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. I know you come in with a little piece of pie, you know, to sweeten up our mouth. But I mean, when we are together, I'll get that. That true view is important. We're just having a little tea time here. Um, how you create the playlist. Alright, so this is education again. How you create the playlist, guys? I'm thinking about it. When I finish the video, I know how to do it, you know, but just thinking. Guys, you can help me out. Help Lady J out how to create the playlist. I think when you go on the... what I can do, Lady J, is to put it in the chat. Our persons here who know how to create the playlist, just help out Lady J. I know you have to click on a section that says add to playlist or add playlist, but to tell her the step by step, it's not coming to me. But if you are aware, please just write in the chat step by step how to create the playlist. So Lady J can create her playlist. I believe Lady J is one that I would have watched this week. Just play out her video. I play a Lady J video, so till just a press play. A press. Alright, so when you so read the chat, Lady J. They're telling you how to create the playlist. All, especially Casey, I say good morning. Yes, every chance I get, hello. Yes, that's the source. And I saw that, I was so taken aback. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful to see, and to see that person sharing the love. Yes, so oh yes, Lady J, you're most welcome. As I mentioned before, if you see the comment on your page, watching all the way through, it is Casey because I have different channels, like different, what do you call it, accounts. So when I'm at a desk or so, I just play out the person's video. Especially if you watch my videos, like my devotional lessons, I just go through the chat and play out the video. So I started doing that this week to play out person's video, watching all the way through, and the persons who would have comment on my devotional lessons. But for persons who are here, as I said, that I would go, especially Auntie Mickey. I know that Auntie Mickey would have gone over her subscribers. So she probably is working on her time, the watch hour. And I know Sharita, sometimes I watch Sharita Jones videos, like many of her playlists with the what you call it now, the live. So those are long. So those are the things I do to support. Just play out the video. I don't have to be there. Once I have the playlist, I just put it on, it run and it play. And the things that I do for people, I know that persons would have done the same thing for me. I have no hiccups there to do anything for like in that. Not take anything from me. Going live is the fastest way to accumulate watch hours too. More people in the chat, the more watch hours you get. Yeah, yeah, that is it. That is true, Auntie Mickey, because the watch, just doing your videos alone wouldn't, it doesn't work, or it doesn't amount well to your watch in you growing in watch hours. I can attest to that. It has been a while I created a playlist, but it's on your page. Yeah. Right. So the step by step how to create the playlist. I just got monetized. Wow! Wow, Auntie Vicky! Everybody give a wow! It's a wow moment for Auntie Vicky. You see? Wow, that is so nice. Congratulations, Auntie Vicky. Like, and wipe it off. Wow! Wow, Auntie. That's nice. That is so nice. I know Cassie got hers as well. Nemo got his, Sharita got hers. We're just going on, and we'll all get there. Wow, Auntie Vicky, wow, wow, that is so amazing. Yes, I believe so too. We all. And it will be a long time coming. That's why and that's something else I share with persons, that when you see persons reaping their fruits, please just focus on you. Focus in your lane. Don't watch another man's grow to say, oh, but she already did this or him already did this. So you know how long the person over there, so the hard work, sweat and tears, the person would have put in at the work for reach with them they know. So it's not for us to look on anybody's growth, but to focus on ourselves and work towards reaching where we want to go to. So if I am all for celebrating persons. Like you grow, you have complete this milestone. My heart is clean and pure towards you. I will celebrate you, celebrate you, celebrate you. Probably, and me probably would do it for myself, you know. But yeah, when people do their work and stuff, like, me strongly believe in that. In Jamaica, we call it bad mind. You can't see people with them things and bad mind them for them things. Don't do that. That's rude. The same way how they work for their things, you can work for it too. And that is number one. I have my friend would have said to me, well, you're doing this, you're doing that, and all of that. But sometimes you have some friends in your life, and they're watching to see how you're growing and all of that. But on the other side, thinking that it is too much you're doing. You're doing too much. You need to calm down and all of that. But all of it, life is different. All of us life is different, and what another man reap for the man, Let the man enjoy it. If he want to go up and say, cheers, I've done this and whatever. That's his way of celebrating his work. Leave people alone. Have good mind and good heart towards people. Because at the same time and in the same breath, whatever somebody else achieved, there's nothing. Nobody not stopping you. You have the same 24-hour in your day too. You have the same health and strength life. You can move around. You have mouth, you have eyes, nose, everything just like the same just like the person. So you can do the same too. So don't watch a man feel what if yet, man. Love people. Just celebrate. Celebrate, yeah? And my friend Ben would have got it too. And when I was listening to Ben's interview, Ben is on here for 12 years. 12 years. That's right, Ben, right? That's what I heard. 12 years. And you would have seen Ben getting his reward now and thinking, oh, that's DBC I'm talking. And you say, oh, but you don't know how hard Ben a work from the knee, and then just get your reward now. So things like that, don't look on the surface. Just appreciate where you are and appreciate where the next person is as well. And if you can't do good to people, just leave them alone. Just don't say nothing. Yes, and Sharita, yes, she has been here for 12, I believe she's here for over 12 years though, Auntie Trish. I believe. But yeah, they would have worked. That's why I said when Missy she do her thing, we just have to go and just play, leave the computer running and make it play. Because we know the feeling like you're doing your thing and then you're getting, the little support. But those persons, I'm just saying this to say, I'm not saying that anybody here is like that, but I'm just expressing myself now. Like when we see people get what they work for, we just have a good heart and good mind towards them as well and celebrate them. Yeah? And we don't have any bad thoughts or anything, no bad vibes or anything to nobody here. We just have goodness flowing right through, right? Alright, so I learned that about the watch hour now. So me just have to continue doing what I do. That's why I said I can't stop now. I just have to continue to do what I'm doing and to take breaks. The break business either. I know some persons saying that they're taking a long break, like a 2 years break or a 1 year break and all of that. Me can't afford that right now. Next year we'll see me little watch over them. Oh my gosh, that would be something. Yes, Barry, everybody have them season. Everybody, like Jamaicans, that's everybody have their 6 o'clock. So everybody has their season. We just have to appreciate where we reach in life and just embrace it. Because that's what I'm saying. There is nothing that is stopping any one of us to accomplish things in life. It's just our mindset. So we just need to work towards it. So I thank you for, the tea time. I'm just going to run through the lessons that I would have done throughout the week. I did 6. Sometimes I do 5 and sometimes I do 6. So to God be the glory that, I was able to do all 6. Yeah, you guys catching up in there. Alright, so God does not judge. That's the lesson that I did on Monday. God does not judge as we do. That's part 3. And I was talking about this earlier. This was just a beautiful lesson on how the person Alfredo would have gone through so much in his life, the turmoil, losing his mother, not having the support from the family and being out there on the street, going to jail and spending a whole time of his life there. And when he gets out of jail now, he has to start over and he just have to cry out to God. Say, God, if you're real, do this to me and I will continue to be faithful to you. I have no house. I have no family. I have nobody. And he cry out. I know that we can attest to sometimes some trials, some tribulation come down on us and we just have to cry out to God to say, God, are you really here with me? Show me that you're here. I'm going through this like all the time of my life. So many times where you cry out, just like how David cried out to God. Sometimes we do the same too in our space. That yes, Barry, that we have to just cry out to the Lord. So Alfredo would have cried out to God and God answered his prayer. And that's the next thing too. When we cry out to God, sometimes we don't get the results like right away, but just believe that God is hearing you and He is there with you in the good times and in the bad times. And as I said, these inspiration that I read daily, they would have been so beneficial to my life too, because sometimes we go through some stuff and I wonder, say, God, what's happening? Because you have to always be so positive, but you as a positive person, you need the energy to, you need persons to be around you, to encourage you, to motivate you, and to be there for you. Just the same. Hi Destin, thank you so much. Can you see me? Yes, I'm seeing you, Destin. I'm seeing you, seeing you, seeing you. I'm seeing you, and thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so sometimes I'm just going through, I did my tea time already, Destin. So I'm just going through the lessons that I would have shared earlier this week. So yes, the same way God does not judge. So if it was like human now going through this season, you know, Alfredo would have done so many bad things in his life. The way how would have handled him, would have write him off because you say, oh, um, you do this, you do that, and all of that. We not have no business with you. You're a bad breed, or that's how we say it in Jamaica. You're a bad breed, but I have nothing to do with you. Next thing you go do this and then you go do that. But God does not judge as how we do. God don't look upon the bad things that we do. He look on what is inside. So He would have given Alfredo a second chance, and what Alfredo did with that second chance was something positive. Yeah? And guys, yes, thank you so much, Auntie Mick. For persons who are coming in and you see the comments, you can just, do what you have to do as the moderator to take them out. Thank you so much, Destin. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yes, but I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you. So the next topic I did was the zero possibilities. And this was just a very beautiful story as well. It highlights how you can be. Oh, okay, but I'm seeing you now. I'm not sure why. So many things happening in this YouTube streets, and we're here learning. We spoke about that earlier as well, with the watch hours and all of that. But let me just complete this part. So that's what I do. I have a little tea time where we chit chat and all of that, this thing, and then I go into my lessons. So the zero possibilities was another lesson that I did, and it really highlights how sharing your testimony is important. And sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. We say that here. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You can be driving in a taxi and the taxi man and other persons in other contention, and they just come and shoot up the entire taxi. You don't do anything, but you're just in that taxi at the wrong time. Or even in the park, you see a lot of mass shooting happening in the schools. You see it happening at the station, the train station, wherever. But oh my, you're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And these two missionaries were at the wrong place at the wrong time, but God would have support them or carry them through the situation where they were, in bondage, and the persons who hold them in captive wanted to just eliminate them, to shoot them, but they were there praying and pleading out to God. And then, they when they're ready to shoot, you hear the door knock or a sound or the call say, hey, or something, some alert went for them to run from the location, and they ran and they got away. And in other testimonies, I would have heard persons saying that gunmen came to their house and all of that, and when they come to open up to shoot, it can't go off, like it would have stick. So that would have been God in that moment. They just click it and you don't hear nothing. Who could it be? Because then people, they would have prepared for you from whenever. And then, at that moment when you're supposed to be eliminated, it's of no moment. Yeah, so those are so beautiful. Like, I would have used those lessons to inspire me. Yes, it jam. Yeah, so many things. I had that problem with another person. Okay, yeah, that you can't communicate. I experienced that too. Like when I was on the live on my thing, like on the live on the computer, and then go on the live on my phone, I wasn't able to my comment was just dark. You didn't see it bright. So I had to come off. Hi Anthony. I thank you so much for joining. Thank you too for the thumbs up. If you have not yet thumbs up the live, please do so. Thank you. I'm just going through my lessons that I would have read during the week, Anthony. So yes, so God is good. To God be the glory at all times. And I would have shared that God is with you in the good times and in the bad times. We don't know why some way, even though sometimes we have to remind myself to say, God is with me in the bad times too. Because it's not only good times, Sometimes some things happen, we get the test, and you may see it as bad, but God is there with us as well. And there comes this question now that I need your feedback on as well. The call to serve was another lesson I did, and it was an important lesson that a lot of us would have faced. Sometimes you're going through some situation. This lady was going through I would have shared earlier that if you follow your mood, you don't do what you plan to do. You don't stand true to your commitment. And you have this lady going through with her missionary, and in Jamaica we call it crusade. So you're head of the church, you have to preach at a certain time and all of that, and it's for a season, like a period. So she would have been going through that, and going to work and having her family and all of that. Something had to be sacrificed. As I was sharing with someone earlier, that no matter what you're doing in life, something or someone has to get on the back burner. There has to be some sacrifice in whatever you're going through. And in this situation, this lady would have had to do it with her kids. So her kids would come from school. When they come from school, they have to go to church with her, not having a proper meal, they're not bathing on time and all of that. So she have to cry out to God and say, God, is this really what you want me to do? Do I have to really do this? Why I have to do this and all of that? And she would have to stay true to her commitment to God. God would have encouraged her and strengthened her to go through that crusading, having a successful one. Her preaching at the end opened doors to 8 persons. 8 persons at the time gave their life to the Lord. And that was a testimony too, to say, this young lady came up to say, boy, Patrice, that I really wanted to give my life to the Lord, but I was so hesitant, and the word that you shared today really opened my eyes to see that this is the truth and all of that. So they would have been inspired. So you see that her work really bear fruit. So similar to what I've expressed earlier, that Casey, sometimes though I may do inspirational lessons, me still go through my little situations too. And sitting here every night, I know that my voice, just hearing me, would have made a difference. I don't know what you're going through in your life and all of that. I know that when I speak, it really heals some of the stuff. And it's a beautiful thing. And just the other day, welcome Tommy and welcome Sharon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Auntie Mickey, for your time. Thank you, thank you. And as I said, I will, I will do the do for you. Yeah? Thank you, my darling. Um, Hi, SSV. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate this, guys. I really do. Right, so the call to serve, I was just explaining that. And you don't know your purpose. Like you cannot know something until you do it. And that's the thing. You thinking about things in your head, that's just where it's gonna be in your head. You're not going to know the result until you do the thing. And when you do the thing, you learn from doing it. If you do it this way, next time this you can do this a different way and all of that. A topic that came out of this topic or this lesson is the difference between a test and confusion. I was having this discussion the other day, and the person was saying that I mentioned that that God is not God way is not of confusion, and the person was like, when sometimes God stir up some things to make we to exercise faith. But may I say, isn't there a difference between confusion and test? Because what Jesus went through at the end of his 40 days fasting was a test. I didn't see it as confusion. Confusion to me is when you're in a thing and everything like this and one of they say this and one of they say that the one there, and a pure mix up. In Jamaican terms, they call it mix up. So if we are not aligned, I believe that that's where the confusion will start. But at the end of our relationship, when we go through a situation and we are tested at the end, it's different. I don't see it as confusion. So you can tell me your view on that. If there's a difference between confusion and a test, or is confusion a test? You understand? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like God is in it. But me not think God is not the author of confusion. So if confusion are come, me not think God sent it. That's just my view. But another man may say God sent confusion because he knows you're strong enough to come out of it. And God, Jesus went through it because at the end of his fasting, he would have gone. But I think for me, what Jesus went through was the test at the end of his fasting. It wasn't any type of confusion. So you guys who are well learned can share in the chat what your take is on a topic of confusion and tests. Is it that they're the same, or is it something thought provoking? You want to think about it some more and get back to me on it? But I would love to learn. Even like when I'm learning, because even when I was reading at something he does it sometimes he does it to get you to the next blessing. What Lady J? The confusion or the testing? Like the other day when I was at church and I was doing something and the sealer, when I read mostly in Psalms, you read as the sealer. And I'm not ashamed to say that I didn't know that. The testing, yes, that is true, and I agree with that. When you say sealer, you're supposed to pause and meditate. When Mr. Sealer, I'm the from pulpit I read, And Mr. Sealer, I just read. Me just read, I go through. And I say, oh my goodness. Then my elder just said, Kemesia, when you see the word sealer, it means to pause and meditate. I said, okay. I didn't know. Then he sent me literature on what it is. So I said, wow, I never understand that it is so. So I'm so appreciative of him, showing me, like highlighting it and showing me. Never him just call me aside and tell me, and then me see him share the message. It's not from share the literature with me. So that is something, and I'm also thinking too that no one is too old to learn, and nothing is too simple for persons to learn as well. So some persons, when you say some things, they will say, "But you never know that." No, I never know. So that's why you should not tell me. Like you can't think that because you know something, it's so simple that the next person should know it too. We're here to help each other. So you learn something and you teach someone else what you learn. Yes, so just sharing that too here, that if you're in the church setting or anywhere and you see the word sealer, you pause a little and meditate. Yeah? Right. So I was just on the topic of call to serve a whole lot, and I do believe, yeah, and I do believe that, the test and the confusion is there, but your mind, you have to read and understand, ask God for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to take you through this journey, to get through these things, because a lot of persons out there with different opinions and all of that, um, different opinions and all. So we just need to know, be firm in what we believe in. Okay, Lady Kish. Okay, yeah. So you see, I me that up there just a read, a read. All right. So moving on to the next lesson. Every day is an opportunity. Hi, Resilient. Thank you so much for stopping by, Queen. Queen, the queen with the big crown. I don't know, Dibby crown she have. She have a big crown over there. Yeah, she had the realest to the mostest. Yeah. A resilient queen, a queenie. Right, so the next, good to have you here, my darling. I'm just going through my list now, the regular. Going through what I would have read during the week. Yes, so every day is an opportunity was the next lesson. And it's very important because life, as I said, can be so unkind. And everything is just summarizing what I would have shared earlier of you just being true to your commitment. So this gentleman would have lost his wife and remarrying. He has 3 kids. Remarrying and then going to church and all of that. It feels good when you find a companion and the person helping you with your children and all of that, and just giving you that support that you need. And then at the end, okay, yes, thank you, Resilient. And then afterwards, guess what happened? They would have met in another accident, and then the mother and father would have died leaving their 2 kids. And that is something that we can attest to. Like, I would have seen it in the news with this teacher and the gentleman was a principal, and her wife went to the US, and coming back, something happened to their vehicle. The children were in the vehicle, and the mommy and daddy went out to look what happened, and then a car just came by and hit them. Both of them died, and leaving the kids. And I'm like, oh my gosh, such a beautiful couple. But then life. And we know when we look at those things, as I said earlier, nothing is stopping us from doing what we set our mind to do. I have my eyes, I have air in my lungs, I can speak, I can move and all of that. If you can go out and work and all, I can go out and do the same thing. I can find something positive to do with my life too. Everything happens with the choices that we make. And as it says, every day is an opportunity. You are here today, February 1. What is it that you are doing with your life? What are the opportunities you have at this moment? You can list them in the chat. We all have different opportunities, but I believe the greatest opportunity of all is that you have life. You have life. Look, persons would have, as I said, the man and his wife went out and hit him. I'm sure they would be so happy to be alive and to be in the hospital to see their kids and all of that, but they are no more. So we have life today. Things may not be perfect, as I said earlier, but look at the goodness. There must be something good that you can take out of what is happening now or what you have now. There must be something that is going on in your life now that you can say, as me always say to my son, yeah, my fridge empty, but my belly full. And that little say, it resonates with him because every time him come around, he will say the same thing to me to say, Mommy, the fridge empty, but my belly full. I mean, some people would be so annoyed to say that, me not have no food, I may not have that. But the reality is that I may not have some stuff in the fridge, but at the same time, I have stuff in the cupboard. I can cook, I create a meal, I can make some juice or something. Me not gonna get all excited to say, boy, my fridge empty. Yeah, like, and focus on that one thing, and that's what the devil wants us to do. The one thing that is going on in our life, or the two things that is going on bad, he wants us to pay attention to it, to eliminate the blessings, the 10 or 15 blessings that is there for us to give God thanks for. So that is another thing, that the opportunity that you have here now on earth, please make use of it. Remember the song said something good is about to happen. Something, yes, 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 something good is in store. We're together again. Yes, yes, Queen, yes. We have, we just have two plane crash. Yes, I saw that too, one in Washington, I don't remember. And there was more than 60 persons on board in one of them, and they all died. Do you think that they knew, if they knew that they were going to die on that day, going into that plane, they would have gone there? No, but we are here today with life. Eyes to see, ear to ear. That the Bible says, what eyes to see, let them see. What ears to ear, let them hear. We have today. We're not sure about tomorrow or the next day or the next day. But the most important thing is to put your, you know, put your house in order. Put your house in order. And as I said earlier, in my conviction in becoming a Christian, I would be thinking about having the perfect life and all of that. But me think about that too. Say me only have today. I'm here 6 years later. 6 years later, me still not have all that I needed to have. But I'm here. What did I do with my time? I've done so many things with the time that God has granted me throughout that 6 years since I've been in this faith. And I'm just saying this to say that persons, it's not a force, it's a free will. I'm not here to force anyone to say go and get baptized. I'm just here to share my testimony with you, or to share my lessons, to open up your eyes and to open up your ears of the things that are happening out there. And for you to also have a different outlook on life too. In any, like, the littlest or the simplest way. I don't take anything for granted. It can be just as I said, I just want to be here to speak. So we have it today, make the best use of it. There are persons out there who would have wished to have it today, or wish to have the life that we have here today. So just go with a grateful heart, a grateful spirit. Yeah, so that was, every day is an opportunity. Every day. We don't just look at it and say, New Year I come here, I go do this, write up this and all of that and all. Every single day that God sent is an opportunity for you to do something positive with your life. Yeah? And for you, as I share daily, to inspire someone. Yeah? Every single day. That was the best thing that I have ever done, is surrendering myself to God. Amen, Lady J. Amen. Amen to that. Yeah. And that was the best thing. Yes, so the two things that I am very serious about in my life is that my walk with the Lord and my submission to my husband. So I never want to go back. Like they say, I don't want to ever. And I don't think the situation is going to come where I'm going to turn my eyes from the Lord. And when I do get married, I will forever. I don't want to get married to divorce. You don't have anything but that is so the control over that. But God is working my way. And I know that He would have kept me this way to prepare me for that person who is coming in my life. Then I would have wanted it. But Him know everything. I know, say, girl, in time there, you probably wouldn't have been ready for that journey. But and He knows my heart and know how dear that is to me. So I'm not in it to quit. I'm in it for the long run. So serving the Lord and submitting to my husband, that is the two things that I hold dear to me. Yeah. So I don't want to fail in, in that department. Um, you will let God meet. Yes, yes, exactly. So that was it, Lady J, to say that, when you are out there in the world and all of that, you think about, oh, am I going to manage not having the person beside you? You think about sinning and all of that. But God knows your heart. And He knows it's not my thing. You think it's a little bit of person would have come to me to say, oh, we're preparing for marriage and all of that. And none of them don't work out. And I don't regret any of it because I know that it was not of the will of God. If it was God's will, then you would have go right through. Still, we are still. But yeah, I am totally fine with that. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. Well, both of us have to be on one according with that husband. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, both of us has to be our objectives. They exactly have to be aligned. It can't be, no anky panky nothing. But God, as I said, God knows best. And sometimes we as ladies, I do it. Sometimes back in the day, I would have said, what wrong with me? Like, you just say you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, and that the person there when I get married and all of that. So why me can't get married to or why this? But then when I grow older and have that level of maturity, I understand that season is very important. It may be that person's season to go through that walk, and it doesn't necessarily mean that what you're seeing on the outside, it is so. Yeah, it is all dandy or nice. And a lot of those things social media would have done to us, and we have to be cognizant of those stuff too. Not everything relationship you see out there, you say, oh, this, you want a relationship like that. Don't, well, for me, I've learned that don't want what people have. Want a relationship that God would have worked for you or want for you. Ask the Lord to lead and to direct your path to that person that He would have created for you, that rib that you would have joined to make yours. All of that. So I learned all of that on my journey. Not to, I don't look on people like that, to say, oh, this person is that. I don't have no competition with nobody. When me looking at the mirror, I'm me alone, me sitting there. And I'm me alone can get the things that I desire. And God in the middle. So I say that I am my competitor. I work to make the best version of myself daily. Yeah? And I work as much as possible to be committed to what I believe in. When you trust in God, He will send you one of His best belief. Yes, I totally agree, Lady J. You know that, I totally agree. But the point is that we can't look on the things that we don't have to stop our progress. Because if I was looking on that to say, oh, I don't have this person beside me or whatever, or I don't have this and all, God know my desire and He know everything that I am weak in and all. You think I know that I had the opportunity now to do it 6 years ago. Me never know if the following day something was going to happen to me or whatever. But I knew that I had no. What is stopping me from that, making that decision? A man is not important than serving God. A job is not more important than serving God. a house is not more important than serving God. What is more important than serving God? Nothing. All that we desire or we need in our life, God is in control. So my mindset changed. Like, totally, as I said earlier, my mindset changed. I was not waiting on anybody to say that this is um us going through. Me I go through it and God I go help me go through it. And He has been so faithful to me. So faithful, and I stand by my commitment, and I stand by my beliefs as well. Because there are certain things I don't care what nobody wants to say about me. My decision is my decision, and I'm not going to bend my back for anything or for what people may think is important in society and all of that. My values and my morals, and I'm going to go with it till the day I go. Yeah? So, God first in everything. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and I totally believe so. My partner, him happy. Either him come on or him go off. And when him go off, I don't care. Or, if he is not meant to be mine in the first place. And I mentioned some time ago in my life that that's the prayer I pray. God, if whoever is in my surrounding that is not to be, eliminate them like the air. And when people come in and go, I remember that prayer. So I don't feel any way when people come out of my life. Like, I know that I would have prayed that and it has been answered. So yeah, yeah. Stay focused on God. There is nothing. Yes, there is nothing greater than that, Lady J. I know that. As me tell you, say, I may teach my child to do the same thing, to just have God in the midst of everything. And the environment will have done, or is doing so much to our kids. We just have to keep them prayed up. Prayed up. They are learning about themselves, understanding and creating their own personality create already, but understanding themselves and all of that. The things that you would have seen them doing with you when they were younger, when they become a teenager, they are not so interested in doing those things anymore and all of that. But just keep them prayed up. That's what I do. I keep my son prayed up all the time. I pray over him, and when him asleep, I only hear that. Only hear that. I pray. But he knows that. And some of the things that I would have said, as I said, when they say, boy, the fridge empty but we belly full. Me hear him say it. The fridge empty but we belly full. Why, mommy? Fridge empty but we belly full. Sometimes as me come in, thank you, Lord, I come in safe. How was the day at work? When I'm going out, you will come and hug me. Have a good day. Have a good day at work today. Love you. You know those little stuff? So me try to do, like, just to go by example. I want him to do, be a good citizen. Yes, go live. Okay, Barry, thank you so much for stopping by. And definitely check you out. Barry and Liz doing their walk. And Barry, since I'm not driving now, I have to walk. I say, oh God, thank you, G. That's a good thing I get to walk. Yeah? And I know that that is very important in our life, to do our exercise, eat right, and sleep, and all of that. So moving on to the next lesson that I would have shared, it should be obvious. And it's about a gentleman who started his establishment selling fish. Persons coming in to say that this shouldn't go there, so you don't have to put the fish there, so you don't have to put fresh there, so, and all of that. And it's the same thing with Christianity. People coming in your life as a Christian to say, you're a Christian, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that and all of that. But if it is that you are a Christian, you should be reading the Word. And the Word should be what you use to guide you throughout your journey. Yes? I explore. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Thank you, my dear. I'm just going through my lesson now. I did the tea time already, so I'm just wrapping up. So it should be a case where persons see you and know the type of character that you portray. There shouldn't be any question about is Powell a nice person or not, or is Resilient a nice person or not. By their fruits you shall know them. So if I am this way here, there shouldn't be any question to say that no, sir. Kevin says not that type of person or whatever. You should know the type of person that you have in your company. You should know the type of person that you are as a Christian. Nobody is supposed to second guess, say yes or no, you're not. You're supposed to speak like one. You're supposed to behave like one. You're supposed to look like one. Yeah? And I would have shared too that person would have, every time when I take the bus and all, person would have been asking me, that's my conviction, or that was a part of my conviction. Persons just questioning me every time. I get tired of it. Are you a Christian? Like when I talk and, just sitting down, people, they say, God, please don't let nobody go sit down beside me. When they sit down beside me, they start to form a conversation and then they start to ask about Christianity and all of that. So in my mind, me I say, but why is it that people see me like I'm that type of person? It's not that me dress anyway different. We wear the same type of clothes like other people. My ear is the same way. Sometimes you will see me wear my little wig. Sometimes me do this, me pierce, but they're not so flamboyant. Me do my little nails and all of that. But me say, but me not different from nobody. Like me wear the same type of clothes. Everything. But persons would have seen and kept on asking that question. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, if it is that others are seeing me like this, what is stopping me? I can't bother with the question, and no debate. I just did it. I just knew that if it is shown, then it must be something. And similar to the young man, if you people should smell Christianity on you, people should smell goodness on you, because that's the symbol. The Lord watches the heart. You going through baptism is a symbol to show your love to Christ, and you know that you cannot go to the kingdom of God without you getting baptized. That's another step. Similar to we have to start from the heart, clearing our hearts and our mind, and then we going through the different steps. So this lesson was about the person, everybody telling them this to do this, this to do that. Can you believe, can you imagine you going through your walk and Dick Tom or Harry coming telling you that, oh, Resilient, I know so you fi do this, I know so you fi pray, I know this you fi do, I know that you fi do it the way there, do this, say this, that, all of that. Can you can you imagine the type of person you would be? Christian is a wonderful, Christian is a word, but the real thing, those who's walking like Christ, like, yes, when me, I tell them I'm a child of God. Okay, great. Yeah, I do that too. We have to let go and let God, yes, take control. Yeah. So, right. So we can't be in this thing, limbo. And the Bible is there for us to teach us how to walk. So it's not for nobody to come and to say, oh, Resilient, you have to do this, you have to fill with the Holy Ghost before you can do it. You have to tie up your head. You know that when you're going to pray, and you have to cover your head though. But you have to do this with your face. You can't wear this, you can't, but God know what, they're sitting there, vanity. These are just vanity. God watching your stuff. This is what matters, what's in here. Yeah. And the last, which will end the life, is having good habits. And having good habits is basically teaching us just general life lesson. Last year when I got, oh, you see, poor life person's coming to tell you, oh my, I hope that you would have learned and, you're understanding better now about that, like your walk with Christ. Because they are just seeing the outside, the outer layer. God knows everything that is within you. So it's not for them, and oh boy. I hate when persons, that's what I dislike when persons in the church do that. Because we all would have started from somewhere. We don't just get up perfect, so we would have gone through the process and all of that. And those are the things that, make young people coming out of the church because them can't bother with the older one taking, just being on them all over with their views and opinions. Come on, man, give them some grace. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen in God's timing, and everything is a process. And may I try? No, me know you know. Me know them way the power. I know it. I know it. I know it too well. I know it. I know it. You have to just bite with tongue and go through. Because some of them will make, they will say, like my mom will say, you will make Christian sin. Some of them church people, they will make Christian sin. They think some of them easy. You see them go to church every day and all of them, but some of them in a disguise. Some of them are just, I don't know where they come from. But some of them, they say it's the devil in disguise, man. They would make you go up the wall. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, them terrible. And then Saturday morning and Sunday, they come in a church and behave like, oh, holy and sanctified. I find everything a fault for the newcomers. Church is you, exactly. You go to the bill. Amen. Yes, Lady J. Yes, 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 yes. Right. To fellowship, we go to the temple. But we make up. We are the church. We, the individual. So you have to be a good representation of Christ as the church. Yes. The blood. Yeah. Yeah, but trust me. Some of them, but I'm happy that you keep the faith though, Powell, and you still a chat. Don't make them take away. Don't make them take away your glory. Just continue going on. God will give you the strength to go on, and He will put the right people in a circle to inspire and to motivate you along the way. 1 year in and many years to go. Yeah? Just continue. And don't ever stop or feel discouraged. Sometimes you may feel a little way, yeah, but just remember that in every situation, God is with you. Yeah, and whatever you need, He will supply as well. So nobody look on the naysayers them. Just go and chat on. Yes, yeah. And I believe so too. We all are. Like here, how old we be our season we are in the church. We all are working vessel because we don't know it all. And every day we sin. Sometimes we sin without even knowing that we sin. So who is you to judge me? And who am I to judge you? Yeah. That is one thing I don't know. And that's what I would have read this year, that on Monday, that God does not judge us like how we would have. Yeah? So God does not judge as we do. That was the lesson. Because if we put, can you imagine we in charge of salvation? Somehow the way how we are would have just eliminate. Amount of would have get elimination if we did in control of each other life. Like boop, boop, as I done. Nobody left on earth, or a few persons would be here. I heard as a child growing up that if you think you get in fight, wait until you become a child of God. The trial and tribulation will test you more. Yeah, we hear that too. Resilient. Yeah. Yeah, and it's true, because the one thing that people love to do, is they say, and she says she a Christian. You hear her to know? And she says she a Christian. Or him say I'm a Christian. You know? People hid from man, but they can't exactly. But that little line, it really hits you a different way when the people say, and she go on like she a Christian, or she says she a Christian. You know? When you're a Christian, you have to put your peace and your cues and everything you do, people and watch out, and I say, then me never know say Christian could have do this. I may never know say Christian could have said this or wear this or whatever. But boy, we have it, we have it. But God, grace and mercy, that Him alone I keep with. You have to stand tall, especially when you are fresh. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. And Powell, you are doing well. The thing is that even though them come at you, get discouraged and leave. They don't give up on God. They're still chatting on, which is very good. Which is very, very good. Alright, so the last lesson which I would have shared this morning is having good habits, yeah? And good habits right across. So this young man would have been walking every evening with his big blue jacket and his hat and all of that. Just consistently doing it. And it came when I read it, I remember Barry and Liz, every day they walk. They walk, day in, day out. And when they saw the young man, afterwards, the young man was still in his blue jacket and everything, but the blue jacket was way much bigger than him. So it just shows you that if you practice habits, good habits, it becomes a part of you. So everything that we do in our life, okay, thank you. Yes, Auntie Trish, I think you said you're going on 9:30, but when I'm through here, I'm going to come on to you. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. So yes, so Auntie Trish and Nemo is going to go. Ellen, you're still here. I thought you left. My darling. But you're listening in. Thank you so much, Ellen. So I'm just wrapping up now. Yes, I had to change. Okay, okay. Yes, I'm just wrapping up on the last lesson. So it was about good habits. Oh, hi! Oh my goodness, thank you, Trinidadian living in Finland. Guys, if you want to know about cooking, go over to Mr. Trini's page. And I am going to give you a blue jacket, you see, Trini? So you can connect with the persons. Our persons who are here can connect with Trini. I wanted uh, the outdoor family to come on, for me to ask them about the black eyed peas, if they did cook their black eyed peas for the New Year's, to hear their take on the black eyed peas thing. In Trinidad, it's a symbol of, we call it prosperity. Boy, for the year, so you have to eat your black eyed peas. Not true, Trinidad, man, right? Alright, so I'm just wrapping up now, Trini. I don't know how many persons you can connect with, but this is what I do on a weekly basis. I go live at 8 p.m. That Eastern, what do you call that? Eastern Standard Time, and I speak about. I do my little catching up with my friends here. I do my little catch up, and I also speak about the lessons that I would have shared during the week. So I am doing that now, just having a discussion about the lessons that I would have shared during the week. So I gave you your blue jacket so you can do your connection with the persons here, and also you can check back the live after I end, so you can connect with persons. I'm going to put the names of the persons here on the live in the chat, so it's easier to connect. And please, if you have not yet tapped the screen to like the live, you can do so as well. Alright, so the last topic was have good habits, and have good habits basically it's self-explanatory. So having good habits, if it is walking, you're doing like Barry walking exercise every morning, he get out and walk, he's going to bear fruit from that. If it is that you eat a particular way, you're going to bear fruit. Whatever you read the Bible, having good habits as Christians now, you get up, you ensure that you do your meditation, reading your Bible and praying. Having a devotion is very important. Well, it's important to be. If I don't have my devotion, it doesn't have to be long, but just, meditating at that time, 15 minutes, whatever it is that you do it. Put God first, put him first in all way. You get up, man, the first thing to come to your head to pray, say thank you Jesus to allow me to see another day. However you want to do it, but put him first in everything that you do. So that would be my habit. My habit also, as I get up in the morning, I drink a cup of water. So, we drink my cup of water. That is it. I don't eat anything until later in the day. And that would have helped me. I know that Lady J is doing that too, her fasting, intermittent fasting. I do that as well. I eat at 12. I think Lady J eats at 10. But that is a part of me now. It becomes a part like my lifestyle. I don't eat in the morning. So that's my little routine. And the other routines, I don't know what you guys do. But whatever you start to do, make it be impactful habits to your life. So I tend not to speak harsh words. Like hate. I don't like to use the word hate. It's strong. Or I don't like to use the word ugly. I don't like to use so many other stuff. I can't think about it, but I try to be mindful of how I speak. I try to be mindful of, that words are power. So I don't put anything negative in my atmosphere. I just make it be positive all the way through as best as possible. Creators Corner, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I see here, Finland was saying that it's 5 a.m. there. Oh my goodness, it is 10:12 here in Jamaica. 10:12 in the night. Please remember to like the live, guys, when you come on in, to double tap, or you can do the thumbs up feature on your machine. So I'm just wrapping up. I know that persons would have just hopped on Creators Corner, and Trinidadian is here. So what I'll do is to put persons in the chat who are here, so that you can easily connect with persons on the live. Yeah, but it has been a good session, and I said if I had stopped Casey, I went back to 2 meals a day. I was losing weight too fast. I didn't want that I only do 1 meal on weekends. Okay. Exactly, that worked for me and Lady J. Like, going to the fasting, and the fasting would have helped me. Like my Christian walk, going through fasting, and I was sharing with someone earlier that I really appreciate him coming on to fast with me, because when I started fasting, I could only go for 3 hours, and him coming on, he went for 9 hours. 9 hours, and I really admire that. And going through those fasting too, Lady J would have helped me in doing this intermittent fasting to lose the weight. Hi, Positive Vibes. Thank you so much for stopping by, Miss Nat. Thank you. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so with that though, Lady J, yes, me lose my weight. Zoops, me lose my weight. But I know what you're speaking of, because I find myself going way down too. And on the on the chart, my recommended weight is 140. But me I say, if me figure 140, me I go look and weigh. Like, no, me not see myself going to no 140. I think that I'm okay the way I am. If me fi go down lower than that, me just feel like me I go look away. You know, even though they say that's the recommended weight, I don't know if that's right or what, but me think some of them things that is for you at a certain age. Because at this age, if me for the 140, trust me, I think me I go, mm-mm. Me, I'm okay where I'm at. I feel okay here. Yes, so persons here can just, you know, um, connect with the persons here in the chat. I lose weight and still have my stomach, so I probably need to fast for. No, Miss Queen, you probably need to do some press ups. No, you probably need to tighten the muscles now, girl. Tighten the muscles. I don't go to the gym, you know. All me do, you see this chair? I just go down and put my foot up and do this. So you call this crunches. I do this, and you have this thing where you just stand up and you suck your stomach in like you're doing this. You suck it in like I do like 50 per day. So 50 in the morning, 50 in the evening. Just suck in your stomach as tight as possible and do it 50 times, and it works. Even with your arm, if you do the extension, you know, flexion, extension, that thing, stretch it all the way out with your hands open and do this. This is the fastest way, all the way to the back, you know, and take it up and down. Do that morning and evening. Let's say do 20. It's not easy, but do 20 per morning and evening, and you'll see the reduction of weight on your arm. And also the thing for your tummy, very simple but so effective. Just in and out, in and out. And you see, this a joke. You all need some some mind problems the way to go far. No! Pull that down, say no. But I true, you know, when I have them problem there, I fast is, you, man, just one day worth of problem and you're gone. Zoops. You can't eat the food, can't pass it, so. I just look so, whoops, 10 pound gone. But, oh my goodness. You know, easy and natty or something else. Walking with me, yes, and walking too, because I did that with my weight loss. I walk a lot. I walked a lot, consistently. But yes, resilient, you just need to do this something there. And you don't need to go when you don't lose so much weight. Like for me, I think I need to go down no 140. I'm okay here. I'm fine. And look here too, no, not, me don't want no man stress. There's something that me can't bother with, there's something, they leave that for over there, so I can't bother with that, and me I throw with that. Me I throw with that, and I just wait till I go lose it, and I lose your mind. The person that can disturb your territory now and say, look here, man, chow, me can't bother, you know. You just disturb your whole flow. So them can't stay. Anyways, my darling, it was so good. It was so good here. Vibing. It was such a pleasure. You see me all chat foolishness. It was such a pleasure vibing with you guys. That's not healthy man stress you, right? Exactly. I don't want to. That the weight that's stubborn, you know. Sometimes you try, eat all you eat, you nah move. You now move one so say. You see, you could have stopped and say, okay, Lady J, you start do the 2 meals a day and you can gain back a little weight. You see, with man problem, not a weight you gain. Nothing, you just so. Me, them can't stay. Let them stay over there so with them problem. Ah, yes, Barry is still here. Thank you, Barry. I thought you left, but thank you, Barry. I was talking about having good habits. You see how you and Liz have good habits in walking every day motivating others and all of that. It's good. It's a good thing that you're doing. And you would have lived your life like, doing it consistently. So those are the things that we need in our life to do things, be consistent with what we do. So yeah, but Miss Nat came in positive as I said, we are talking about weight and stuff. We need some man problem. So Barry, you give you give problem, Barry. You give problem to have persons lose weight. I'm putting Barry on the oh my gosh. But anyways, it was such a pleasure, my darling, to be here with you guys tonight. I really enjoy my time here, and as I shared earlier, we would have talked about a whole lot of stuff. About YouTube, we talk about, we encourage Lady J to go live as well. We talk about, the lessons that I would have shared, the importance of, having good, healthy relationships, and the difference between test and confusion, and so many other stuff, the watch hours and you coming in the chat and what would have caused those stuff, and all of that. Persons would have speak about how their days going, how their week has went, and I would have shared that as well for myself. And we have been here for over 2 hours now, and I'm super, super, super grateful. It was not something that was planned, because I share that, I was thinking of, not coming, but me know say me have to come, because at the end of the day, I don't know the result of what would have happened if I didn't show up. And it's not that it's a feeling thing, it's a commitment. So I'm staying true to my commitment. I'm here every Saturday night at 8 p.m. and I do my lessons daily. So that is something that you can look out for going forward. I'm not stopping. Looks like I miss out on. Yeah, yes, I start at 8. So because of the time zone to Finland, you know, but you can always watch on the replay and see. But I normally do that. Like I have a little session where I call it a little catching up tea time kind of stuff. You sit down and you just talk about a whole lot of stuff. Persons share their feedback and I talk. And I do my devotional lessons daily, so I read that as well. Um, I do a review on that as well. Yes, so yeah, so you guys can catch up with Trini. Trini is in Finland. Trini left from warmness and gone in a coldness. Yeah? But I love his content and I love his wife. His wife seems to be, in tune with the culture and all. So I love that. I love that. I love the fact that you share those as well, because a lot of stuff I would have learned from re-cooking from him. So even using the pepper sauce, they use a little toops of the pepper sauce and all of that. And the way how they cook is similar to how we cook as Jamaicans. So yeah. So yes, so as I said, I'm going to put the persons who are here in the chat so you can connect with each other after the live if you have not yet done so by just clicking on the link. So God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. I don't know if you have any questions for me. I should ask that. That's before I adjourn the meeting. I got the idea from, okay, you guys talking there. That is beautiful. I love to see people connect. I love to see beautiful people, that song. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, I love to see that. Um, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Powell and Lady Keisha, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lady J, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Resilient Queen, for stopping by and, sharing and building a good vibes. Thank you so much. And Barry, I know Barry would have stayed, and Ellen, persons who I'm not seeing, but I know I saw them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to God be the glory. All that we do, we put Him first, okay? And remember each day to inspire someone. No care how simple it is, inspire someone. Alright? One person is enough. Remember, God no go for the 99 sheep, He go for the one stray one. So if you can inspire at least one person sometime, every day, do it. Like the Jamaicans, we say, bless up. Yeah, bless up your nice clean self. Yes, Lady J, I don't know. You too resilient. Bless up your nice clean self and the one power over there, so. Bless up. Yeah. You know the thing. Uh yes, 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 yes. Finland. Yeah, you don't know. And we stay clean, you know. Good. Good, clean. Blessings all the way. And continue to inspire someone, okay? I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you next week. Same place and same time. But remember to watch the videos in the week, okay? God bless you all. Bye now.